Hello, developers. Welcome to Biorand TV. Please do not swear. That goes double for you, Namsku, by the way.
Yeah, mind your French.
Yeah, I heard you were had a few nasty words last time you were on Namsco. Mind your language.
But
He's a naughty boy.
Yeah, how we doing, Orca? Sorry, go ahead. How we doing?
Yeah, good. Well, not ready for this.
Not ready at all.
Yeah, I'm sure the guys are definitely nice to you for the seed, because maybe it's payback as well. Maybe over all the testing over the last 2 years, I'd say 2 or 3 years.
Just a little bit of testing, but I know you both have not had a lot of time to practice, and I know you both are also diving into hardcore difficulty, which is quite brutal in this game. If we compare to a lot of the we've seen the classic races, in those you can take multiple hits and still be fine, but in hardcore in 2 remake, it's one bite and most of the time you're in danger already, so you're already in danger of dying, but it's very brave. Foolish and brave.
I'm just waiting if there is one thing. If I have the broom at starting weapon, I will blame everyone on Earth.
I'm sure the guys were definitely nicer to not give you the broom, so yeah. Any other comments, Cuss, before we get started?
Yeah, I tried to be reasonable with this seed, as in reasonably painful. So I imagine you're both going to have a fantastic time playing this, and yeah, good luck to the pair of you.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. So, but hopefully we'll get a lot of good stuff going on and a lot of good stuff being set up. So, will we ask you to mute, guys, and we'll get ourselves going?
Good luck.
Yep.
To Namsky.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Good luck. Let's go.
Trey, I can give you the honors for the countdown, and we'll get ourselves started.
It's let's do it in Finnish in 3, 2, 1 ja lähtö. Go. Go, 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 go.
Good luck, guys. We'll see you soon.
Beautifully done.
Beautiful,
I love the Elvish tongue.
Indeed, indeed. So yeah, welcome to Biorand 2 remake. This Biorand in 2 remake is incredibly customizable, and we have I have basically built the base of this profile, and then we kind of been modifying it to be a bit more friendlier, because my profiles tend to be quite harsh. There's billion and one things you can customize in this, like custom recipes, and basically what this randomizer includes is random enemies, random item locations, and just everything you can think of is random. The puzzles are random. You have to find them from nodes that are scattered throughout the game. So if you need to find like a item from a puzzle, yeah, you need to find the correct node for it. So let's see how we deal with the this is the start of the B scenario. And the runners, there's an option to pick up the bolt cutter here early if they don't have the key, but Orca does have a key, so Namsku also has the key.
Orca just going into the east side of the RPD, so it's worth noting that the east side of the RPD is definitely the friendlier side of the 2 sections of the RPD. And doing it without picking up the bolt cutters also limits certain enemy spawns as well. So you kind of get a little bit more of a free pass of exploring the right-hand side if you don't pick up the bolt cutters.
So the main goal, obviously, this race is for heading for the first boss fight, G1. So your main goal is to find all the 3 medallions. And yeah, they could be all around this RPD. Normally, in the base game, the RPD is kind of limited, that you cannot explore the whole RPD before the first boss fight. But in the randomizer, all the doors are in randomized orders and the keys are in random locations. So you could end up exploring the whole RPD to find the actual key items. So at the moment, I know Orca has picked up one of the medallions. Oh, look at that!
And there's the
Orca.
second one. There we go. 2 medals down, and we're only a couple of minutes in.
That's,
Surely the third one won't be anyone nearby.
surely the third one is somewhere very close by, indeed. It looks like both Orca and Namsco went a bit different directions here, which is, again, this is like a one different turn can lead to in the completely different experience when you do in this rando. Just, it's like you can find different key items, like a different key in completely different place, and just like, oh, well, Namsco took an initial different turn, but now he's actually heading in this same place where Orca is. And Orca is busy doing the randomized save, where you have to try to nail these 8 buttons in the correct order to figure out what item is inside.
This safe, like in the initial iteration of the rando, the safes weren't a part of it. And I think everyone was happier when they weren't a part of it, but... yeah, Namsco, in his infinite wisdom and skills as a developer, added the safes in, and it's been cursed ever since. I freaking hate these puzzles.
What do you mean? They're amazing. I love them.
I strong disagree. I think they're
I'm probably the only one who likes them. But
I mean,
rarely there is anything good in them. This time it looked like Orca just finished the puzzle, so there's only green herb. Let's see if Namsco actually spends the time to figuring out if there's anything in that safe box.
Swear, Jar? I didn't swear. Did I swear? You no. I refuse. I've paid my dues.
Okay, Orcas decided to pick up the bolt cutters. This bolt cutter pickup will initiate a mini cutscene, which will spawn a lot more enemies in, but obviously you get the bolt cutters, which will give you access to exploring some areas, but I don't think Orc has found any bolt cutter doors yet. And yeah, Namsco is spending time on this safe as well, but unfortunately it's not that important. I mean, you get a heal out of it, but yeah. Let's see how quickly he figures that out.
Yeah. I almost I feel like with the saves, it's you could, in a race scenario, I'd probably just bank it, and then if I've gone through all of the other options and I feel like I'm getting a bit stuck, then I might try and open the save to be like, okay, maybe the item I'm looking for is in there.
That's the kind of but imagine if it was the key that you could allow you to explore one area fully earlier without having to then backtrack later on. So
Orca's picked up the club. He's got himself a club key. And see if that'll open up some extra areas for him as he goes through. Oh, he's also got the weapon locker card key as well. So if he can get to the other side of the RPD, he could have a chance of getting a nice weapon, or maybe a not nice weapon. We'll find out, because I mean, everything's random, right?
Indeed. I sure will be very happy what they will find. So basically on these settings, I have a guaranteed a lot of, they're specific areas behind some specific key items, so you can get a weapon, a random weapon. So just to kind of make it a bit nicer, because there is it can be quite rough especially once we get to the actual boss fight, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we should talk a tiny bit about what the boss fight is actually like the G1 in the randomizer.
Well, we can leave it as a surprise, maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Let's just say it's a bit different from the vanilla fight for now.
Yeah. Just a tad bit, just a little bit, just a couple of extra features, if you will.
Yeah.
I suppose one question I had, Trey, was in regard to, say, the profiles that if you've created during your testing to see, so what was your process in regards to that? Was it more of based off your experience, or was it more off, say, just kind of work how the game plays and maybe, don't have certain enemies in certain rooms kind of thing, or what was your experience in that?
Well, just creating the profile. I think I'm allowing everything to spawn in pretty much. Just but they're obviously the harder enemies are rarer. Um, I it's it's kind of hard on short notice to create this. It's very like well balanced. So I just kind of pulled out like my normal profile that I have worked on for many of hours and just kind of modified it to be a bit more lenient. Um, so there's like specific crafting options that are not in the base game and all that, but yeah, I just kind of like took an approach of something that I am very familiar with because I've spent like hundreds of hours on this randomizer already and just modified it to be a bit, you know. Oh no, Orca is
Intel
getting.
Orca has met Mr. X, and he's escaped him for now, but it's not looking good for him. Not looking good for him.
Yeah. Orca is running around. Okay, he has heals at least. That's good. I mean, they have really big inventory cases all at this point already, so they can at least carry a lot of stuff. Also, obviously, since Mr. X can be spawning around, I made sure that Mr. X is not that tanky on this profile. And Orc has decided to reload a save, because I think he was taking too much of a beating here.
Yep, and that's how quickly things can go south. You know, you're enjoying yourself, having a good time, and then you turn the wrong corner, and the next thing you know, you're getting punched in the face. It's just one of those things in the randomizer. And that's what makes it fun. Like, you never know what's around the next corner.
Funny enough, this randomizer like taught me personally that stealth is like incredibly valuable. Like if I play this normally, I
Ooh,
walk
that was really
almost
nice.
everywhere. Yeah, Orca did that beautiful
Orca did
dodge.
the dodge, yeah. That was really good. That was really good. Yeah, it's something you can do. So when it comes to Mr. X, you can, if you have enough distance from him, you can basically aim at him and he'll always go for his lunge punch. And if you run at him immediately after he initiates the lunge, you can basically just run through him. It's like he just kind of doesn't have a hitbox basically until a certain point. So yeah, it's a good way to kind of get around him if you need to get past him. Obviously, another way is you can kind of bait out his regular punch and then try and dash past him, but that one is even kind of closer when it comes to timing, and some of the times he'll just grab you and just throw you across the room. So yeah, it's usually better to bait out the lunge than kind of bait out the regular punch, I think.
Orca's having a rough time. The Mr. X at the moment. Let's see what Numsku is. Numsku is heading the same area, but I don't know if Mr. X is around for Numsku.
Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Like different pathing, and Mr. X, he could be walking somewhere completely different for Namsku, whereas for Orca, he's, you know, very front and center at the moment.
I wonder if you could just explain like some of the enemy types there as well, because I've seen, you know, like there's one there having kind of a tank on his back, and there's another one there like a purple zombie. If you want just to kind of elaborate on the different types of enemies that have been added.
Yeah. So they're DLC enemies basically. So you won't usually find those in the well, I say usually, you won't find them in the main game. Those are from the DLCs, and Namsku basically was able to bring those into the DLCs basically, from the DLCs into the main game. So you've got things like the purple zombies. They are actually poison zombies. So not only do they bite you, but they also poison you as well. And if you kill them, they also let off a little puff of purple smoke. And if you're standing too close, again, you'll get poisoned. Another one that you'll see is obviously the ones with the explosives on their back. So they're perfectly normal zombies. They just happen to be carrying explosives, and they can be really useful. Like if you can gather up a bunch of enemies, or, you know, get Mr. X to stand next to one, then you can kind of use them to clear your way. And it's a way of saving ammo, but obviously you just have to kind of get the timing right, and yeah, you can get some good benefit out of killing those. Another one that we haven't seen yet is also the pale-headed zombies, which are the ones that regenerate. And they do move incredibly fast, and they also regenerate their HP as well. So they can be kind of a painful thing to deal with as well.
Yeah, Numsku's made it all the way to the dark room. under the stairs, and but he's having Mr. X here in the safe room with him, so imagine Namsky is gonna try to just knock him down. When you knock Mr. X down, he's gonna stay. So in this game, Mr. X, first of all, he just patrols like randomly throughout the whole RPD. But you can knock him down, and when you knock him down, he stays down for a minute, and then he gets up and again just starts naturally stalking around the whole RPD. So and his pathing is extremely random, so you just really don't know where you're gonna encounter him.
What the fuck is this scene?
And I think I might have
Swear jar for Namsku.
heard something sweary from.
Yeah,
I think I
swear,
heard
swear
French.
jar for Namsku.
French.
Excuse his French, chat. Excuse his French.
Yeah.
He's French. It's legal.
Orca's kind
Yeah,
of heading
they-
this same area, but
Yeah, same. They're kind of getting to the same areas, but it's there, like slightly different paths, right?
I don't see Orca utilizing the actual explosive backpacks too much. I do hope he's realized that those are shootable and they explode.
I've seen him shoot them in testing. He's probably saving it for like the penultimate explosion where he just takes out everything in one go. But
Maybe,
yeah, sometimes that's the thing. If you hold out too long, like using certain resources, then you can find yourself just dying anyway. So sometimes it's worth clearing what you can as much as possible before everything just swarms you down. And that's the thing. That's just the west side of the RPD sucks compared to the east side, right? West side is just so much more enemy intensive than the east side of the RPD. So yeah, east side is like a kind of little holiday, and then when you get to the west side, it's like you've kind of walked through the gates of hell, and everything just goes a bit crazy.
It's also just because in the base game you would have to like the east side enemies in the base game spawn after you do the first boss fight. So in this game also, if they went through past the first boss fight, the east side would actually have a lot more enemies at that point. But obviously this is raised to only do the get the first boss fight. So the east side will basically for this remaining of the race will be a bit more chiller. There will be enemies there for sure, but there won't be as many as the west side, which Orca's definitely currently struggling a little bit. Namskus managed to clear some of the enemies from the west side, and
Kind of that is that difference in tactics, right? Like it seems like Orca's he's not using as many resources up front, so he's kind of having to just kind of deal with the enemies. I think he's trying to be a bit quicker, but in that way he's kind of being slower because he's getting killed, whereas I think Namsku's being a bit slower and more methodical and kind of taking things out as he goes along. And you can see there he's used that barrel to take out the zombies that are upstairs that kind of got Orca trapped. So yeah, like I said, different play styles, different ways of approaching it. Neither of them is wrong, but yeah, one can get you killed and the other one might be slower, but at least you're alive.
I think there's one question I kind of want to ask there in regards to there's some I've noticed that of course you've added some little changes to some of the enemies. So do you want to? I think the one in particular is the liquor. You've added a couple of little cosmetics to him if you want to kind of go through exactly what you added to him.
Yeah, so I can't tell you why I did it. I had an epiphany one day and I said, you know what would look really cool? A liquor in a top hat. So yeah, I decided to kind of go through the motions of giving the liquor a top hat, a monocle, and a nice little moustache. So yeah, the liquors in this are named Sir Barnaby because he's just such a distinguished gentleman, right? How could you possibly shoot him? He's just trying to live his life, as a fellow British gentleman like myself. And he's been an addition to the rando for a while now. And then the other one I've done, of course, is turned all of the dogs into foxes because the creator of the RE2 randomizer is Namsku, and if you haven't realized it yet, his avatar is a little fox. So I just thought that was a nice touch to have some foxes in the 2R game
Yeah, I
to
always thought
represent his model.
I always thought the funniest thing you added was the little eyeglass for liquors, because most people know that liquors can't see, but he still has an eyeglass on him.
Yeah, it was genuinely, it looked quite disturbing when he only had the eyeglass. So I gave him a little googly eye as well, because I feel like that makes them look a bit less, dangerous. Kind of disarms them a little bit, lures you into a false, sense of security. So I quite like how it turned out. They're beautiful little fellas.
Just doing quite the backtrack to this other safe room at the moment.
Yeah, he's taking a long way. That is to be sure.
So obviously both the runners have found the first 2 medallions already. This is still for search for the third. I don't think they have found any other weapons yet.
No, neither of them have picked up any weapons. They've both gathered some keys. So like I said, the RPD is definitely opening up for them. But yeah, so far still with the pistol.
This is definitely a labyrinthian. I think the RPD is, to me, is one of my favorite level designs from a lot of the modern RE games, just because it's such a labyrinthian experience already, and the randomizer just makes it even more just. It's insane how much confusing this area becomes when every door is in a random place and you don't remember where you're gonna need what key, and you don't even know where you're gonna find the correct keys, and then it just becomes kind of a memory game almost, just figuring out where am I going and what do I need where. And
yeah, absolutely. I'd say RE2 remake is definitely the most true to the original RE games in terms of their labyrinthine structure, like you mentioned, and the randomizer as well is kind of a homage to the OG randos as well, because like I say, just kind of all paths out that way, because Namsku, the genius, managed to also get the doors randomized, which basically means the way you progress through the RPD is one way in one randomizer seed and then completely different in the next one. So you could have a really easy time getting through the RPD one time, and then the next time you're kind of scratching your head wondering where Namsku's hidden the keys.
indeed, Namsku also made the trip back to this specific save room here.
Yeah. I wonder if it's because it feels safe.
Yeah.
There's not a lot going on that side, so it's like, I'm going back where it's safe.
Yeah.
I'm not vibing with this. Yeah, I do wonder if that's the case. Because, like I said, the west side is definitely not the friendliest place to hang out. Orca's finally making it into that save room.
Yeah. This is this hallway next to the safe room is so scary because it connects to the 3 different levels, but the AI can actually pathfind from the above levels to down, and you can get these weird piles of enemies, and if you don't happen to have a grenade with you, you can just get stuck here. I think there was some explosive zombies, or the backpacks zombies that have the explosives on them, so
yeah, there are some that you can make use of, so hopefully Orca uses that to kind of clear the way a little bit. But yeah, this part is it's kind of crazy because I've very rarely run through this area, right? And reason being is that lickers, they can path really well in this area. So if you have a licker upstairs and you're running downstairs, he'll trigger and he'll come for you. He'll leap off the banister and give you a good old licking. So yeah, it's quite a scary zone. I always try and take it slow and methodical, personally. I think probably you're a bit more gun-ho though, aren't you, Trey?
Yeah, I like being efficiently clear out at least some general key areas if I can, and definitely if I find even like 3 enemies in one pile, I'm not afraid to throw a grenade. I feel like it's always worth the value. Obviously, they could be useful at the boss fight as well, but I think I just find it the safe approach always better. I think Orca's finally managed to get a bit of a breathing here. A little breather.
Yeah, he's definitely making some decent progress at the moment. So we got a lot of knives turning up. Do you want to explain the knife situation for anyone who might not know?
Yeah, in case you are not aware, the knife is actually the strongest weapon of this game. It's basically a lightsaber, but only in specific scenarios. So Capcom has this weird well, this is unintended, but the RE engine, which is for what they use for a lot of the modern Resident Evil games, they tend to have some things tied to frame rate. So a knife is one of them, and if you're playing on higher frame rate, your knife actually hits more times per swing. It'll basically, from one knife you will get the same amount of damage regardless of what frame rate you're playing on, but you just do the damage so much quicker if you're on higher frame rate. I don't know what frame rates both are playing at the moment.
I feel like there was a gentleman's agreement to play at 120. Because I feel like 120 is nice because you kind of get the benefit of the knife kind of dishing up more of its damage up front, but it doesn't break insanely quickly with every slash. But yeah, I think both of them are playing at 120 FPS. If I was to guess, I think that was what was agreed.
Thank you.
And that's
Sorry, I
also
can't
one
read
of the
right now.
speedrun FPSs as well. So
Thank
the
you for the
speedruns for this
service. I
game,
really can't
you
read
have
right
a
now.
60 FPS category and a 120 FPS category for that exact reason. Because yeah, the knife does do more damage the higher the FPS you have.
Orca's designed to clear up some of the enemies, so when you see Orca shooting, if you let the crosshair like fully close in, you actually do more damage per shot. Obviously, it takes more time if you let that happen every time, but
Remind me,
clearing,
does it have a higher critical chance with
yeah,
with
it
the
also
fit
has,
as well?
yeah, it has higher critical chance as well. So the obviously do more damage on criticals, but against zombies, if you crit, it's just insta. Well, if you hit the head and crit, it's an insta kill regardless of how much health they have left. So.
Not looking good for Orca though. He's running a tad bit low on ammunition. I think he's
Yeah,
on the hunt
that's
for something,
yeah.
anything at
He's
this
just
point.
yeah.
he's
Anything.
he's mastered the art of that dodge though. Shame that zombie decided that he wasn't particularly
Yeah.
impressed with it. So I think that's something worth mentioning in this game as well. So it's an odd game in the sense that there's some enemies you want to kind of be fast when dealing with them, and there's other enemies where you kind of want to approach them slowly, basically. So be a bit more methodical around them. So zombies, for example, are an enemy you want to kind of be fast around because you can move, faster to them. You have better mobility. You can kind of dodge around them and get around them a bit easier. But then when you have a licker in the room, the moment you move fast, the licker activates, and the licker is infinitely faster than you are, even when you're running. So depending on the combinations of enemies you get in the room, you could have an enemy that kind of dictates that you need to move quickly, but you could also have an enemy that also kind of requires you to kind of be a bit slower so you don't set them off. So it's a very interesting kind of combo that kind of the rando creates, because in the base game, you don't really see these mixes of enemies. You tend to find a room will have a specific enemy type, and it kind of won't mix them up too much.
Funny, a random zombie just fell down from the 3rd floor in front of Orca. Just oh, the zombies are so. beautifully fantastic.
The zombies are great. I absolutely love when you have a licker on the second floor of the main hall and he just manages to leap over the banister and just land in front of you. Probably one of my favorite jump scares.
I think both are kind of both are currently just struggling, to figuring out where to go and what to like. What is the next goal here? Because obviously that they're hunting for that last million, but it do be hidden. It do be hidden. And,
it'd be a sneaky medallion. Yeah. So I think Gonzo, you mentioned earlier about sort of the my brain can't pronounce the 8, even though English is my first tongue.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's basically a case of when it came to generating the seeds for this, what I was looking for was something that kind of just wasn't going to be over too soon. And also wasn't too brutal. So one of the problems I had when I was trying to get a good seed was basically the rando was just like, here's the 3 medallions. You may leave. And it's like, that kind of sucks. I don't want it to be over in 10 minutes. So yeah, I was on the hunt for something that basically, I don't mind if it gives you 2 medallions up front, as we've seen here. It's given 2 medallions within the first couple of minutes, but I wanted that last one to be hidden, real deep in the rando.
Yeah,
something they have to hunt for,
Yeah, and I think that's what the main thing is when you did give me the seed is that you really go through like the whole lot of the RPD and like you're really trying to scale exactly what you need, and I think that's
absolutely,
and I think that's what you're kind of hoping for in a rando like this. Like you're really trying to use all your skills and all your knowledge of the RPD to kind of navigate, number one as as unscathed as possible, but it's just you have to have enough ammo then for G1, which is paramount.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see that we've had a donation. Would you like me to?
I could read that out. Yeah, no problem. We had a £50 donation from Everybody Likes Randomizers. Great showcase of the wonderful things that code bros can do for their precious free time. They bring endless entertainment and make your favorite games replayable and exciting all over again. And that was a £50 with 12.50 gift aid. So Everybody Likes Randomizers, thank you.
If rumors are to be believed, she also likes biscuits.
Yeah, she's definitely showing her support for Orca, that's for sure. So,
yeah, I think so far, like both 2 and 4 remake randomizers have already given me like 800 hours of playtime extra. So, and it's not gonna stop there for sure. But yeah.
Yeah, both randomizers are so different from each other as well, right? Like the 2R rando is it's more of a puzzle. You're trying to solve a puzzle.
It truly embraces the survival horror experience of kind of like where the key items are, and you're gonna have resources, but you kind of have to be smart about it and all that.
But I suppose that kind of is a nice segue into this question where, like, say, how was the transition from, because you started with the RE4 remake randomizer and then you transitioned to this, like, so what was that transition like, and how much did it take to adapt, to, like, say, the clunkiness, I suppose, of RE2 remake compared to, you'd be more fluid in RE4 remake?
Well. In case you somehow didn't know, this ended up being my first speedrun game to remake, and I might have a 4-digit number in hours in this game, and it's way too many hours. So the transition to this game,
4,000 hours, cough.
Let's not talk about the hours, okay? But yeah, the transition for me, obviously, I've spent too many hours in this game just to the speedrunning, and I'm very familiar with this game. So I think that's why I really want to be involved with this and just help as much as I can, obviously.
Yeah, but I suppose do you have your speedrunning skills, but like, but then you can have the randomness, which really kind of throws you on your toes in regards to that, but how was like that mindset compared to doing your speedruns, which is going to be probably the same dodges, the same movement, while in this case it's going to be different movement every room.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, while I've speedrun this a lot, I've also kind of familiarized myself with a lot how to avoid certain enemies and all that, and this just kind of made it into like a, I don't know. Obviously, I had to learn a lot of new things because of this randomizer. Like, for example, just I didn't understand how important stealth is. Stealth is like actually one of the like main important things. When you go into a room, you walk, because if you run, you instantly trigger dogs and lickers in that room.
Oh, can we go see Intel Orca, because he's about to get to the weapons locker.
Sure thing.
Oh, the stupid locker gives him. Did he notice the gun? Blame
Namsku.
Namsku.
Nice.
Oh god, this is why I like this seed, because it gives you that full sense of, oh, I've got the weapon locker key, I'm gonna go and open it and get a really powerful, oh, it's the fucking boom.
That gun is the broom, which is the worst gun of this game. It's like, it deals the less damage. It has highest critical chance, which in theory could sound okay, but if you don't crit, it just feels like you're tickling the enemies and you're just wasting ammo. So it's just kind of a fun little troll weapon.
Yeah, I think it's genuinely like double the amount of bullets versus any other pistol if you're not getting crits with it. Like you kill a dog with a regular pistol, it's like 3 to 4 bullets, but with the broom, it's like, you know, anywhere from like 7 to 8, even 9 at times. It's not the gun you want. Let's put it that way.
So speaking of guns, we just after finding Namsku has found the shotgun.
Yeah, Namsku's actually made a good progress. He's gotten to the east side, which is quite the journey on this profile. Let's see if Orca realizes the path as well. So you have to basically go through the library. You need the jack handle and move the bookshelves to get to the east side.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, that's kind of why I like this seed, is just kind of how the progression flows. It really does kind of get you to, you know, basically explore the whole of the RPD, which is obviously a lot of fun, as we're finding out.
Orca does have the jack handle in his inventory, but he decided to load the save. He's maybe kind of just struggling to figure out where does he need to go and do progress.
I think in this case, probably Namsku, you know, he's got that familiarity with the game because obviously he's got so many hours, not necessarily playing it, but obviously developing the randomizer. You're looking at the rooms, kind of looking at the pathing and kind of where the items are placed, etc. So he does have that advantage with him, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Namsku hunting foxes, his own foxes.
How could you, Namsku? I thought better of you.
Kuskus put plenty of hours into those foxes. I needed that liquor as well. Don't kill it.
Dude.
Mercy.
Oh, my children. What are you doing to my children? Oh, God. Yeah, to be honest, the liquor went fairly quickly, like in terms of making that, but the foxes, oh God, the foxes. Oh, I'm never making a furry thing again in Blender for all of my days. It's so bad.
Orca's actually trying to do the bookshelf moves as well. This is what you need to progress or actually find the last remaining medallion. Obviously, Namsku is already here on this side. I don't know if he's picked up the third medallion yet. I have not been able to pay attention enough. Oh, right. You don't... Right. It's not quite at it yet. Right. I was almost jumping the gun a little bit.
Yet.
Yeah.
Not quite yet. Little bit further, per se.
Yeah. Just a little bit further. But yeah, Orca is heading exactly where Namsku is actually currently in the east side. And Yeah, this is where they're gonna have
just pray that he finds the shotgun, because he's
Yeah.
not been having a good time at the moment with just the pistol. The thing is, the pistol can be very beneficial. It's just you doesn't really give you like anything to delete things out of the way, so it kind of forces you to play a little bit slower to try and deal with stuff. But as I say, you could use the explosive barrels and other things, etc. So I think Namsku has certainly made better use of the tools given to him so far.
Really, this should head into a little bit of a more chill area for Orca as well. So hopefully he's able to pick up a bunch of items here, and hopefully he finds that shotgun as well, because that would be a very handy tool to just... You can just delete any zombie out of the way instantly. Obviously, this profile has custom like randomized gunpowder combination crafting, so you kind of need to figure out what's the actual shotgun craft. There is a note which tells you all the like crafting solutions, but you can also kind of like brute force try it in a way. Like when you try to combine them before you commit to the combination, it does tell you what the outcome is, so you can technically kind of just try and see what combinations to give shotgun shells. But let's see.
I'm quite interested that Orca just hasn't opted to really down Mr. X at all, to be honest with you. Like, he's usually dodging him, and me personally, it's like you can dodge him, of course, nothing stopping you, and sometimes that is the better option, but I feel like downing him and getting those kind of 30 seconds of time just to do whatever you want without having to worry about him creeping up behind you is really beneficial. So I would absolutely like down him just to give yourself some breathing space, and I quite often do it. It's literally 4 pistol bullets and you kind of get some chill time.
Yeah, Orca found both the shotgun and the laser sight attachment for the pistol. They both started with the pistol that in the base game, actually this pistol has the laser sight attachment right off the bat, but in the randomizer, when you start with this pistol, you have to find the laser sight and attach it to the pistol. So obviously both have the shotgun now and the attachment, but Orca is definitely a bit behind. He's now starting to explore the east side, while Namsku, I think, is already out of the east side. Yeah, he's heading back to the west side.
Yeah. I think he's going for the valve, I would imagine, since he's picked that up, and he's come face to face with the liquor. He doesn't really have all that much to deal with it, though, so I don't know what is... Oh. Let's see how he gets on. He does have a lot of pistol ammo, to be fair. He could absolutely be fine wasting some here.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, with the laser sight, you also do the max damage each shot right away, so you don't have to do the focus shots, because the laser sight basically gives you the focus
absolutely.
shot each shot.
I still prefer the quick draw as the kind of the best pistol in the game, because it's the 45 caliber, so it does more damage off the bat, and it also focus shots like really quickly once you kind of get the first lock in. But yeah, JMB is definitely a close second, just because I say every shot is a focus shot once you get that laser sight, which is really nice.
I wonder, did you mention about the puzzles as well? Like, because I know you mentioned about the locks being different, but you also have the puzzles being different. So that's like something totally different, where you have to find a note in order to basically get an item inside a locker, or maybe one of the statues where you originally get the medals.
Yeah, I did early. I was mentioning it a bit, but yeah, the notes are randomized, and basically all the things that are even a little bit puzzly, you need to find a note to solve it, like the saves, the medallion puzzles, like the statues, and yeah. So Namsku is heading for the Stars office here, which is on the right path, but he kind of got scared because there's so many enemies behind the door. I wonder if he's actually planning on making a safety save here. before he heads
Yeah,
into that.
I certainly wouldn't blame him, because that's the other thing with the Stars office corridor. Once you get past a certain point, you do spawn a bonus Mr. X, and he will follow you around just like the first one. So you'll have two stalking you throughout the RPD.
Is that probably the most dangerous room, probably in the randomizer, especially if you need, like, it could be a potential way to get the medal, or, you know, because, like, if you go in, as you said, like, full steam ahead, you could, next thing you know, you have 2 or 3 lickers or two foxes running at you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that corridor is quite spicy. Yeah, sorry, Trey.
Yeah, that corridor is a bit. It kind of depends on what kind of luck you get, because I think some spawns in that hallway are based on triggers. So depending, you need to have like a specific key item, and sometimes you can approach the Stars office from a completely opposite side without going through the valve. And I think that way you can have a lot less enemies spawned in already. But obviously in this case, the only way to get the Stars office is through the valve.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. So Namsku's opted to just kind of not bother with that area. He's kind of going back now. I think he understands, I think, probably it will spawn the extra Mr. X and everything. So I think he's decided that he's going to try his other options before kind of committing to having that additional Mr. X stomping around.
Yeah, he's kind of looking for the note for the lion statue here. Solving it, and let's see what random item do we get out of here.
Is it a blue herb? Is it something useful? Oh, well.
The LE5.
That is certainly a nice drop, isn't it?
Indeed. Hiding in the main hallway, but just I actually wonder where the note for that Lion Million. I wonder if Orca probably has the note as well, but just...
Yeah, I think that note is in the chief's office on his desk. So yeah, they should in theory both have that note at this point. Oh well, obviously Namsku has that note, but I think Orca should as well.
Okay, Orca is heading back out of the east hallway here. I mean the east side of the RPD, going back to west, and I imagine he's gonna try to use that valve as well.
Yeah, yeah. Be interesting to see if Orca commits to it, or if he decides the same thing as Namsku, that he'll try and go through the other options before committing to the cursed hallway.
Indeed, indeed. I don't know if, Orca's... I wonder if he's gonna try to save first at the save room, or what's the plan. Oh, he's not picked up all this stuff. Grenades are extremely valuable. It's one of those, like, I don't think you want to leave them behind at all.
No,
they're like guaranteed kills on almost everything, and clears groups of enemies. And oh, now I'm just looking for another note here for... I think I saw that Justice...
I think Namsku's feeling out that maybe the medallion might actually be in its usual spots, but that's not the case. That's not the case. Man, that sucks so much when you're fighting a zombie and you lose a knife to it. Like, because yeah, knives are just super good, but just stabbing it into a zombie really doesn't give you anything. And I think Orca might potentially die here. Not looking good.
Just trying to use the shotgun, but Mr. X takes incredibly reduced damage from shooting anywhere but the head. So he definitely wasted some extra shotgun shots there, just trying to hit the center mass. Again, this is probably just a knowledge thing that you would have to play enough to know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
and here Namsky goes again for the Stars office. This time he's stealthing.
Edging his way inside. He's taking it sneaky though. He's got the right approach. I would have shot the dog personally before going any deeper, but each to their own.
So made it to the Stars office without alerting any of the enemies. And oh, he
Oh,
found the
there we
third
go.
medallion.
The third medal. Now,
But
I wonder if Namsku feels comfortable enough and has the resources to take on the boss, because if he does, then he's definitely in the lead right now.
Yeah, I wonder if he has the stars badge with him, because there's the he
Oh,
does
he does.
actually
He
have.
does.
So
Oh, man.
he's able to access. There's the magnum in the behind this in the stars armory. So seems to be going for that.
Yep, I feel like Namsku is, how you say, locked and loaded at this point.
Yeah, let's see his Orca's entering this hallway. Let's see if his reaction is. Oh, now he probably wish he picked up that grenade from earlier.
Absolutely, absolutely. That would have made a big difference if he had that and could have just tossed it in and moved on.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It is definitely a
bit...
strategy to take things out from the doorway, though. Like you can definitely clear stuff out.
Indeed. Where did this one liquor go? He was right behind the door, but now he's nowhere to be seen.
I think he probably assumed the regular position, right? Because there is a kind of a return position in that hallway for liquors once you've freaked them out the first time. And we have a raid. Welcome in, Grace, and welcome in, Gracies.
Indeed. Oh, now is getting tossed back by Mr. X after having the third medallion, but now is just gonna now make it back to the main hall to put in the last medallion. And
Yep, Orca is also in the room. Is he gonna find it?
Right.
He's found it.
He's found it.
In theory, they're neck and neck as far as progression is concerned, but they seem to be very different places in terms of the resources available to them to actually fight the boss.
Also, Orca doesn't seem to have the stars badge with him.
No, he's got the arm.
Yeah, he's got the arm, but
maybe you can stick that into the computer. You know, that works, right? Jam it in there, put it in the floppy drive.
Surely it'll fit.
Apparently Namsku's been poisoned, and yeah, poison sucks in this game because not only does it drain your HP, but it also gives you a nasty cough. Not the greatest.
Yeah.
And there we go. He's using up a blue.
Yeah, luckily he has a blue with him, because the poison lasts, I think it's something ridiculous, like 10 minutes or something in this game. It actually does wear out, but
yeah.
oh, Orca is having a bad time outside.
Not like this.
Oh,
my brother in Christ.
Let's run.
Okay, and Namsku's opening the G1 fight. I think he probably feels he's ready at this point. He does have a reasonable amount of resources, so...
Yeah. Orca is just beating it back, and he's actually... I wonder if he's put in the medallions already. Most likely not, but...
Okay.
They're really close by, but obviously Orca doesn't have the Magnum, and we just have to see how the resource situation is overall for both.
Yeah, because you don't necessarily need that much to take out the two G1s and stuff like that, but it's I don't know. The more you have, the more comfortable the fight is, right? Like you don't want to be going in there with nothing.
Indeed. So now that we are both are in the room before the boss fight, we can talk about a little bit of the boss fight. So technically, this randomizer could allow you to randomize the bosses themselves, but in this game, unfortunately, if you randomize the boss, they don't really know how to fight in a lot of the other areas. So we are not randomizing the boss itself. So you're gonna have the normal Birkin fight in here, but there's an option in this randomizer called Extreme. Was it Extreme Boss Battle?
No, Extreme Battle Mode, which is
Extreme Battle
reference,
style, yeah.
Yeah, reference to one of the OG modes as well.
Yeah, so that is basically Namsku's create kind of these custom extra harder versions of boss fights. So even though we are heading both into the Birkin fight. This is definitely not as it seems if you've just played the base game. Both are currently just trying to be very quick on figuring out how to combine and create the ammunition they need for this fight as well. This is gonna be a bit of a banking game and just trying to figure out what gunpowder solutions create what ammo. Orca obviously only has the shotgun, so
this is turning into a who's better at Tetris right now, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
It's kind of crazy they're both here at the same time, though, given the paths that they took. I do wonder if Orca could have been in the lead if he maybe just took the randomizer, I guess not more seriously, but maybe a little bit slower, and kind of took his time taking some of the enemies out and stuff, because he did take a couple of early deaths very early on.
I feel like a bit. Yeah, I definitely feel like I've seen Orca die quite a few times, but it's amazing that they're both here at the same time. Again, I think Orca's resource situation is a bit worse, but you don't necessarily need that much resources to beat this if you just have the correct tools with you. And Namsku is ready with his own menuing, so he is going down the stairs.
He's a believer. He's a believer.
I'm searching if there is an extra grenade.
The thing is, though, even if you're first at this boss fight, there is a chance you will die, because it's not... It is... Again, this game is just very brutal on its difficulty. Like, one hit puts you in danger, and in this boss fight, spoilers, there are some extra enemies. You can get into bad combos where you get hit by a boss, instantly bit by a zombie, and get comboed to death. So... yeah, it's very important.
I think probably Namsku is going to be the one to fight first. So if we can put him up on the big screen, let's see how he gets on with his first try at G1.
Thank you.
So obviously, I have taught them the knife is very strong, so they're starting out with the knife to begin with, at least. You can see there's a poison zombie in the back, but I think Namsku's gonna keep knifing ahead. The poison zombie is approaching slowly, but Namsku is finding out all the different enemies and fighting.
Yep, and he's clearly taken offense at the floor there. Gave it a little shot.
Yeah. He threw a grenade. Oh, Mr. Actually, Birkin wasn't there actually, so it's kind of a wasted grenade. Maybe he killed a zombie potentially, but.
Yeah, I think it hit a zombie, but yeah, unfortunately, our dear Mr. Birkin was nowhere to be seen.
And now Orca is here as well.
As well, yep. Let's see.
So Namsku has killed the first Birkin, but in this extreme battle style, a second Birkin spawns, which you also have to kill on top of a Mr. X spawn, which will join the battle. But obviously you can knock down the Mr. X if you just have anything grenade or two.
Oh, he got the grenade off just barely there. If he would have gotten grabbed, that grenade would have done no damage, and that would have been quite sad.
Man, this is so close. They're literally both at the same exact spot fighting as well, but obviously Namsku's a bit more
Namsku's going to eat it. Oh, whoa. Not good. I'd get out of that corner.
Just throwing everything he has. There's more grenades.
He's become Bomberman. Look at him go.
All the grenades.
He's a believer. Orca's doing a little bit of inventory in the fight.
Yeah, just the flashbang for safety and time.
Oh, no, Namsku claims it. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's been
and down he goes.
Finally.
Down he goes indeed. And
I imagine Orca's going to be very close behind.
I don't care.
Yeah, obviously Orca has a bit less resources going in this fight, so that's making a most likely a difference here to actually finishing the fight. Also, I don't know if Orca's aware, but he's hugging back against the wall, so the boss actually cannot come
Oh my.
attack him at the moment. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we
walk
go, there we
away.
go.
Chocolate because my
Yeah,
hand are taking too
Birkin does like to
Okay, guys,
disappear and drop in sometimes.
Just write
His
if
special
they
move
will hear me,
indeed.
just tell them that I'm taking some food with my
The
hands
stealth
are feeling
Birkin, if you will.
Dude, let's just hope Orca is able to close it down
Yeah,
here. It should be.
he's got the ammo to finish it for sure, so...
Actually, this is surely not the first. I think he killed all the enemies at least, but I don't think this is the second Birkin.
Yeah, it
I
has to
hope.
be the second Birkin. If it's not, then... oh, dear
could-
God.
That definitely could be problematic. No, it was only the first. Oh, this is.
Oh, my. Yeah, okay. So they weren't as close. I mean, they were close, but not as close.
Yeah. I don't think Orca has any grenades left either, does he? Oh, he
he's
does
got-
have one.
Oh, he's unequipped it, though. He's unequipped it.
Oh,
High stress situations and all that. Well, he manages to get it off, though. He manages to get it off. Go on, Orca. Finish the job.
do it, Orca.
God, I hate how bright the flame effects are in this game. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh.
Does he have a... Oh, he doesn't have a...
Oh, yeah, he has
defense
the no defense item, but he has the buff for the so he takes reduced damage.
Right. Yep. Good buff. Good buff. He might actually need to go around and see if he can find some stuff to actually kill it with, because he's not looking hot right now.
Definitely. There was some pistol ammo I was trying to pick up, but sometimes the angle for some of these pickups is a bit finicky, and he wasn't able to pick the pistol ammo right there.
Yep, he's got some more
Oh.
pistol. 12 shots and a dream. 12 shots and a dream.
Oh,
Oh, nice dodge. Nice dodge.
nice stun, just in time, but again, zero ammo and everything. He just has to
Throw the
find
gun at
it.
him, Orca. Throw the gun.
Throw the gun. Smash him with the gun. Okay,
7
well,
bullets and a
bullets.
dream. 7 bullets. 7 bullets are all I can spare to play
I guess
with
we'll
you.
see if this ends up being it or
Orca is inside the Birkin. Nope, he is down again, but he's not quite out. And Mr. X is
Mr.
back in
X
play.
yeah, I think this might be over. I think Orca lost a lot of knives early on by Birkin just grabbing him, and I think that might have been.
Yeah,
Might
the
have
map
been
is
it.
still red though, so there might be an item in a corner somewhere.
Potentially, I think this area's map is a bit buggy, where it's like some of the items upstairs are causing this room to be red quite often.
You can't talk to me like that. I have hope. I'm coping. There has to be something, okay?
It has to be.
Something! Oh god, he just steamed past him.
Yeah. All right.
Oh. He's committed to reloading, which fair.
There indeed. Well, do we let Orca finish another attempt here? What's the time on this race at the moment? Do we have
That is a
time
good
to let-
question.
Yeah, I think we can give him a chance to at least beat G1. I think he has. He should have more than
Yeah.
enough ammo for it.
Or is it? He's actually looking around if he can find more stuff at the moment. I think. Is he?
Yep, he's
I
searching.
guess-
He's looking
guess
for
it-
hope.
Yeah, he's looking for hope, but yeah, I think that just downfall might have been again just a bit more resources spent on just trying to run past everything. Because in the end of the day, if you end up running past the area multiple times, but every time you lose a little bit instead of just using your ammo to kill them one time, and then you have free pass every time, it can make a big difference as well.
Orca just absolutely peppering Mr. X there.
Yeah, he is.
Not necessarily efficient given his ammo situation, but let him cook. Let him cook. I'm sure he's got a plan.
Yeah.
Maybe he should go back for that broom.
Yeah, that broom doesn't.
It's,
Oh, it has a
it'll have
clip
bullets
inside
in it, right?
Yeah.
It'll have
you'll
bullets.
It's like a broom in a hard place, you know. You just don't
Yeah.
know.
That just maybe the broom will let him clean up. I think he might. I think he might actually go. Oh no, he didn't bring his keys with him. Oh, Orca. Oh,
he's
Orca.
yeah,
Not
he's
like this, buddy.
Not export this on this save,
Buddy.
so it's locked still. Oh,
Oh god, I can feel the sadness in his heart, and it sounds like this.
indeed. He is actually going to be up at that broom. He's bringing the weapons card.
You know what? I respect the hustle. I respect it.
He's gonna get that broom. He's gonna get a lot of crits, and he's gonna finish Birkin with that. Yes, finish.
Finish.
Oh my goodness. Why?
English man with knives. Thing is, he's got flashbangs. If he would have flashbanged like certain situations to get past instead of like having his knives taken away from him, he'd be in a very different situation.
I think this is again just one of those things. Just I don't think Orca has played as much to remake, and it's just like you kind of need to be comfortable and spend enough time to just kind of feel what's a good approach in what situation. And yeah, obviously Namsky just has a lot of hours and just knows more because he's obviously made the rando as well. So
Just one quick question on I saw like the long barrel of the shotgun was there. You don't get like a free reload or a couple of extra bullets?
You do get ammo.
you do,
yeah.
And also I think it's
say 4 extra shots, right?
Something like that, I think.
Yeah, and also I think it increases damage as well a little bit. I think every attachment just increases tiny bit of damage on the gun.
I think
it focuses the spread of the shot as well, so he'd be more likely to get shots landed where he needs them.
Yeah, I think when I done this practice, I think I died the first time, and I think the second time I actually used the shotgun to deal with the zombies, you know, that were around the arena, and then I just focused my handgun on him then.
Yeah, absolutely. I think shotgun is probably one of my favorites, like, extra weapons that you can get, just simply on the fact that it does just delete zombies. So if there is a zombie, bang, it's gone, you can move on with your life. And then the other guns aren't quite as good for that kind of stuff, but then they also have their own merits, right? Like, they can be beneficial in other situations. But I think shotgun is probably the best just because of how many zombies that you'll find when you're playing. I think it's fair for Orca to kind of burn a bit of health items to try and just get some ammo at this point, because he had a lot of heals, but he didn't have a lot of anything else. Oh, that's a knife.
That is a knife, indeed.
And that is a punch to the face.
Oh.
That is a second punch to the face, Orca.
Yeah, Mr. X is like, you took my knife.
Orca, no, he's gonna lose his knife. Oh no, he's just gonna die. Okay, I mean, I understand. I too would not give up my knife.
Yeah. Again, this is definitely the west side is the like hard thing, and it's if you it's easy to lose a lot of resources there, and again,
it really is.
It's so like if you pick up a grenade and you get grabbed by a zombie and accidentally even use the grenade as like a defensive item at the wrong place, you might have just lost like a important like 4 zombie kill somewhere else. And so in this game, if you ever use items defensively like a grenade, you basically you do half the damage. Your area effect of the grenade basically gets nullified to basically just almost 0. It basically just kills the zombie, and if anything, is like literally touching the other zombie. So it's like a huge nerf if you use them defensively. But when you
Yeah,
throw it, it
absolutely.
literally just like blows up the whole room and everything just will die. So yeah.
I think Orca's banking a little bit too much on that knife. He's basically just blown through all of his pistol ammo at this point.
Yeah, I mean knives are strong, definitely. I didn't see what the durability it was, but
It's about 2/3. It's a good knife as far as your logic is concerned, anyway. Why do you not give people full knives? Why are you such a stingy fella? God,
yeah. So
I have resisted the urge to swear so much this whole stream. Jesus Christ.
well,
The things I want to call you, Trey, they aren't legal.
so on my profile, I've set the knives basically have durability of like 5 to, I think on this profile it's like 5 to 45% or something. Just so because the knives are like one full knife, you would be able to kill the first Birkin and half of the second Birkin if you wanted, right? So they're just incredibly strong. So I've just been kind of making so that when you find a knife, there is at least you can use it for damage, but they will break often enough, and yeah.
He's gone for the dongle.
Yeah, it's gone for
He's gone for the dongle.
for the Magnum. I think this is gonna be the I imagine he can craft bunch of Magnum ammo, hopefully.
He might be
I think
able to, yeah.
I think I'll also get all of this pistol ammo on the way back, assuming he can make it out here. I don't know how the enemies are here. His Liquor's still alive, and there's a poison zombie, which is...
Yeah. Although the poison zombie does have the assisted zombie AI, so it's pretty chill.
I think he's just decided to walk off here, Orca.
Yeah, I'd walk away too, to be honest with you.
It's either that or throw the...
Orca stopping
Burrow,
to read the instructions on that boiler there.
Yeah. Oh. Random
Oh,
hill.
Hillies. I didn't even know that was there, to be honest with you. I don't think I picked it up. That's the thing with this. Like, Namsku has added so many random item locations with this whole thing that it is such a struggle to remember every single place that something can spawn. Like, you could have a key item in a bin, which happened to me, and I did swear at Namsku a few times on call. But yeah, it's all in good fun.
Or inside a vending machine, or... You know?
I was in that seed for 3 hours, Trey. You don't understand. Who does that? Who puts a tiny key in a vending machine?
Namsku does. That me and Fox.
Namsku is a bad Frenchman. Bad man.
I think once I think my early practice, I think when he was trying to test like different random, locations, like I was looking for a medal for ages, and I didn't even think of looking at towards the vending machines, and then there it was.
Yeah. Can I have permission to say a single swear word? Or, well, 3 swear words back to back, I guess. It's reasonable. It's reasonable. Trust me. I'm a doctor. I'm not, but you can still trust me.
You can maybe wait till after, maybe, but yeah, I think for now we'll keep it PG for now, I think.
Calm yourself, Couscous. Calm yourself.
Oh, okay. No, actually, I wasn't gonna actually swear. I was just gonna say omelette du fromage, which is equivalent to swearing in French.
Namsku would be proud.
Namsku would be very proud.
Indeed.
It's quite funny that the extra keycap is in this room.
Yeah.
I should have actually said you maybe could have sworn, but it'll cost you for a donation to the charity.
I've donated money. Snooky
Keep
says we
going
good.
more.
Oh my god, I have been containing myself for how long? I'm freaking out here. I'm like, I've got the shakes. Just
So-
one swear word, please. I'll be a good boy.
As soon as you went, I went, oh no.
Oh no, he's gone and done it.
Now I've done it.
Now I've done it.
Okay, got the long barrel. Nice.
Go on, bruv. Let him cook. He's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah, I think he's more than equipped now for G1.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he should definitely be able to pull it off this time.
That's the hard part of like, especially in race setting. Obviously, you'd feel tempted to kind of skip some items, but yeah, I think in some way it also just helps to be somewhat methodical about just clearing some areas. If you see like something that can like potentially help you later on, or like obviously the shotgun choke will make shotgun so much better here. And again, he would have had an extra knife here, but again, in a weird way, if he would have gotten all that stuff earlier, he might have lost it already as well. So that's the duality of the randomizer, especially if you're a bit too trigger happy of pressing the space bar if you get grabbed. But yeah, I think now Orca is gonna go for that one last ditch attempt. We're here with the Bergen.
It would
I'm
just
having a
make
fight with Emily in chat. This is the way.
Yeah, it would just make total sense for the broom to be the finishing blow for G1.
Exactly.
Just to top this all off.
Broom is gonna be worth it.
Yep.
Oh, plenty of
I
shotgun ammo there.
genuinely
Oh,
think
wow.
there's a chance that the broom could have made the difference in that last fight.
Mm-hmm.
I might be coping, but I feel like it could have.
I think
Potentially could have.
I think you can make more grenades, right? Because I believe it was it 2 white powders led to a
I
grenade.
think it's 2 whites in this seed.
Yeah,
2 whites. For
yeah, I believe it was that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. Obviously, both Orca and Namska hasn't played too much of this profile, so they're not like super familiar with all the like crafting solutions. They're trying to not also spend time looking at the actual document, which tells you, okay, this is what you can combine to create these items, right? Also could be that Orca hasn't sorted the actual bank, so he didn't realize that he has both of those gun powders.
True.
Here we
Right,
go.
this is
Orca.
it. Get in
We
there,
have,
Orca.
we have a magnum with 4 shots. We have a shotgun like with like, was it 20 maybe? Maybe I'm thinking too high number.
16, I think. 16.
Yeah, 16. Yeah.
16
enough.
times the detail. Holy.
I don't think Orca realized he can reload the shotgun actually for more shells. Oh, there we go.
Mhm.
Just
No,
as I
he's
said.
done it.
Just as I said. Right, here we go.
It's like your Orca's conscience.
Before the race, I think Orca and Namska were mentioning they've come up together with the strat how to fight this boss because they were both having a bit of a hard time. I think what it seems like they're both trying to bait the boss into this corner here specifically where the other boss spawns in.
Orca opting to take damage rather than lose the knife. Definitely the right play in that situation.
Definitely the play, yeah.
Oh, he seems to be getting nibbled a lot.
Yeah, that's the point where you probably just again shotgun does kill them
And then I
quickly.
started blasting.
But... Yeah, and then I started blasting. Oh, and now the
The
boss
boss
is
has
running
just
away.
decided he's leaving. He's had enough. Oh no, he's back again.
Oh no, not the scroller. He's gonna grab him. Oh.
Oh, he's gonna eat another one. Oh, Orca.
Yeah, the enemy
grabbed again.
speed. The enemy speed in this game is just like, it's very hard to avoid some of these attacks in this game. Like with this.
Yeah, I'll
this
say
boss...
like G1 is a pretty bad. Oh, not the knife. Yeah, Orca also very upset there. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, this boss fight, like G1 is just like incredibly fast chasing you down, and like even as like somebody who's played this a lot, like I do get hit quite often, just like because you have to like bait attacks to not really get hit a lot of the time, unless you get lucky with specific attack patterns. It's just like a lot of like weird. It's just hard to avoid attacks. Oh, you have to
No,
take the
this
hit.
is not. It's not going well.
Should be fine. Should be fine. I think you might have used
Yeah,
that.
G1 is quite an oppressive. Oh no, yeah, you're gonna need to use it this
Yeah.
time though. You're in danger. Oh, he's opting to go again.
Yeah, I mean, he lost a good knife early on, and
Yeah, no, that is fair. That is fair. Right, third time is indeed the charm. But yeah, G1 is a very, very oppressive fight because he's just always on your case. Like he's always behind you. And like you said, you kind of have to bait an attack to be able to then attack him back. Because if you just go and attack him, then he kind of just closes that distance very quickly. And obviously, yeah, you get grabbed, hit, or thrown around. So yeah, it's. The speedrun strat for the fight definitely makes it easier, where you use the old lightsaber knife just to kind of cut him down a few inches. But yeah, fortunately, Orca just doesn't have the knives to do that in this case.
maybe we'll.
Yeah, I think we'll give him a third go, right, and then
Yeah.
then we'll call it. Give him a college old try.
Yeah, because I think Namsku's been waiting a little bit, so we're just be kind of conscious of him as well, just because he is a fair bit ahead. So
Just want to see Orca finish the job.
You can do it, Orca.
No, don't unequip it. There you go, good man. Okay, yeah, he's only lost the flashbang there. That is fine. It is hilarious that the boss catches fire randomly.
To my knowledge, like, I don't know why, but I think it's something to do with when enemy grabs you and the boss doesn't know what to do. It's like AI is just like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna burn.
I'm
instead."
frustrated. I'm just gonna combust.
It's so like, it's so incredibly random and funny. It just like randomly burns. Obviously, he takes no damage from it. It's just he just starts burning for no real reason.
yeah, I think it happened to my run as well, where he just literally just grabbed me, and I think he just literally caught fire out of nowhere. I said, "Huh? This is weird."
Yeah, I think it has something to do with
Oh,
the
he's
First one
dead,
down.
Orca, I
First
think.
one down. Yeah.
yeah, first one
Alright.
down. Again, no more knives left, so this is the
don't
oh,
think
you have the
he's-
magnum.
It's only 4 shots though. I don't know. Again, he's used up a lot of resources. And ideally, you want to be getting those shots in on the weak spot if you can manage it. I would throw that grenade. Do it. No. You're gonna get.
I think he was waiting for the Mr. X to show up.
Yeah, but now he's gonna waste it and not deal damage to the boss.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Because yeah, it won't even take out Mr. X in that case.
I mentioned earlier the defensive usage of like a grenade is just so much worse. And now it's bad situation now because that one, if he had managed to throw that grenade tiny bit earlier, he would have gotten all these zombies, knocked down the Mr. X, stunned the boss, and would have had a free reign on just shooting. bunch more as well, but yeah, I think this potentially is just gonna be it now.
Oh man.
Sometimes that is how the cookie crumbles.
This
Fair play
game
to him, he gave it a solid go.
for sure. This game is not very. It's not designed to have like a lot of regular enemies in boss fights. They're not quite fair about giving you turns of sometimes recovering. So sometimes you have like this. If you've not dealt with the extra enemies, or you might get in the situation where you get bonked by the boss, then zombie grabs you, and then you come out of that, and the boss is ready to bonk you right again. So, and yeah, I think we're in a situation of.
Yep. Oh, there's piss. Is there pistol?
Oh,
in front
there's
of
a
him,
pistol.
maybe.
Oh, there is.
Oh, there's more. Ooh,
Oh, 7 shots. 7 shots.
Oh,
No, there's
more?
more.
there's more.
Oh, come on, Orca. Do it. Do it.
There's
Do
a
it.
few more in the corner where he knocked Mr. X at, but
Don't miss a single shot.
oh,
Oh, we could go
Oh,
more.
huge,
Oh.
huge.
Orca, you
Oh no.
beautiful
no,
man.
Mr. X
You.
is-
Oh no, no,
no.
no, 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 no,
no,
no, don't do it. You did do it. Orca. Please.
Oh,
I beg you.
Oh man.
yeah, this is gonna be tough. He's either gonna stun Mr. X or just, yeah, this is.
I would down Mr. X.
It is hard though, because now, yeah, Birkin is on his tail, and it's just. And the zombies are here as well. Oh, this is
One
brutal.
Orca. Reverse.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, the labyrinthian fight as well, like all the corners and stuff.
This would have been so different if he managed to throw that grenade instead of the boss getting the grab.
Yeah.
off
Oh
you.
no, there we
I
go.
think that's it.
There we go.
I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh no.
Okay, let's put the Orca out of his misery. He
Yeah.
gave it a solid try.
Yeah, he
Fair
really
play
did.
to him for not giving up there.
He really did. All right, we pull him in.
Yeah, pull him in.
Let's go.
Pull him in, kidnap him.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome on in, Orca. Namaskar. That was definitely an interesting race, and you both had your hard times for sure. How are you? How did you feel playing this?
I think that's a loaded question.
Yeah, just a little bit loaded question, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe
What did you think of the seed, Orca? How do you feel?
It's fine. Nothing wrong with it really. Just a slight lack of resources to kill the boss.
Yeah. What about Nausko? How you were feeling about this?
To be honest, starting with liquors at the beginning, I think the swear jar was extremely heavy tonight because I think I swear I don't know so many times.
I think we only, well, yeah, we might have caught 2 at least, but
Same as Orca. The beginning was extremely intense and tight in terms of management because you have all the green herb in the world, but you have not a single handgun ammo everywhere. And with liquors and poison zombies and Mr. X early, your decision were extremely quick, and also it's a small detail, but at the very beginning, having this portable safe with a puzzle, I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is why Couscous chose this one. Because it took me a while to solve this puzzle to have in the end a green herb. It was nice, very nice.
Both end up solving that same save puzzle at the same time. Well done, both. You got a green herb as a reward. Also, you both found the 2 medallions quite early on, and yeah, the search for the third one, on the other hand, was a bit different, wasn't it?
I knew it would be in the stars room because it was so hard to get to it. So I could just tell from what you'd mentioned about the seed before, how it's a good one, difficult one. You're gonna have to get through a lot of toxic stuff to get that last medallion. So I kind of knew where it'd be.
I think also something that was really tough in this seed is how to say that. At the moment, I was having huge difficulties to deal with all the liquors to go all through the shower room. And at the beginning, I didn't see there was the explosive zombie, or the bomb zombie. And when I left everything and I realized there was a bomb zombies, I instant load, save, and come back because I was like, okay, I'm just an idiot.
Good choice. Yeah, like I said, I like this seed because it did offer up 2 of the medallions quite early, but then the third one you actually had to work for it very hard, and both of you eventually got there, obviously, in the end, and managed to get that third one. But yeah, it was a bit of a grind to get to that point. But no, you both played exceptionally well. I'm proud of both of you for cracking on with this.
You were, in case you want to know, but you were both exactly at the same time in the secret room managing your banks for the boss fight. Initially,
we were watching Tetris.
Yeah, it was a Tetris race indeed. But I guess to announce the winner, unless you, I guess we can
go for it.
So, Orca, you did indeed come second this time around. So congratulations, Namsku, on your victory.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, you both played exceptionally well. And what happened? So like I said, you both came to the same point at the same time, but it was just your situations were quite different. Namsku had definitely got some more resources available to him to actually go into the boss fight, and obviously Orca, you were struggling a bit to kill the boss because of your lack of resources, so you opted to go for like a second run around of the RPD. But yeah, as far as kind of the initial part of the race is concerned, you were pretty much both neck and neck for the majority of it. It just came down to kind of that resource usage and that final fight in the end.
Also, Orca never checked out the Lion Medallion puzzle as him. You might have the note, but there was actually LE5 in there, which would have probably helped as well in the main hall. But yeah.
Does that count as being the second weapon?
I think it does.
Yeah, it's in the hole.
I was thinking I was missing some weapon because I couldn't find it. I didn't know that the puzzle could be that second weapon.
I don't know what code-wise, if it's supposed to be, or like if the main hall weapon can spawn there, but it ended up being there, so yeah. This is a Namsku, I guess.
Sorry, guys.
Blame Namsku. Yeah. Blame Namsku.
I'm not sure how much that would
What are you playing at, boy?
I suppose the Lion document was one of the first ones I found, actually, so it probably would have helped. I don't know if it would have helped for the boss.
Yeah.
My problem was lack of knives and lack of. I probably found maybe one wooden board, but I forgot to box it. So I looked around the map for where the boards were. Didn't find any boards.
Yeah,
And
I think
most
in your case, Orca, you kind of were going a bit faster than Namsku, but I think that led into several situations where you basically ended up giving up a knife to a zombie because you got grabbed. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that
it
was probably the problem is you use the knife to do a lick or whatever, and then you forget to re-equip some, like the flash grenade, and you just end up wasting defense weapon knives as
Yep.
defense weapons because I keep getting to re-equip something less valuable like a flash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
The technique I was doing is if I was by mistake losing my knife, I was instant load safe to a checkpoint. Because
Like all the previous seeds, I've had so many knives for the boss, and yeah, I just feared that during the race I would end up not having enough of the boss, and that's the biggest problem. I think it's just so easily being soft locked by a brutal fight.
It is definitely. I think you maybe could have actually had him in that like last attempt Orca you did, but you just if you would throw that grenade 1 second earlier, you would knock down Mr. X. You would have killed the 2 zombies that were there with you, and you would have stunned the boss. And then you would have had a free reign and shoot the boss. And actually, I'm pretty sure you would have just killed him right there then. Most likely.
Definitely.
So,
that single
Well, I
little
think
moment of
it
hesitation.
unequipped the grenade, so I didn't have it equipped when I wanted to throw it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what was my strat, but I had a problem with this G1 fight. I was stuck. I was totally stuck at the moment. When I knocked out Mr. X, I was kind of out of bounds, unable to move, and I was having G1 just slapping me like hell. Hey, what I'm doing?
Again, extremely well done both. This game is extremely brutal and hardcore. Like you go to danger instantly. I know you both haven't like spent too much time practicing this and all that, so very brave of you. And you done really well. Again, it's a hard randomizer if you said it, and like this is definitely we tried to make it race friendly, but also be challenging. That you both at least are pushed enough here, but. Again, well done. It was.
Yeah.
I think this game is so much the randomizer as well, so much harder than classic. It's just
definitely.
It's another level of difficulty.
It is.
Sure.
It is. It's very, very unforgiving. This game, and like I said, in the rando, you get these combinations of things which, for the vanilla game, they just don't exist. So, like I say, even if you're familiar with the vanilla game, doesn't really help you in the rando situation as much, because you will see things and things will happen that you only come to see and come to deal with when you actually play the randomizer. But I think everyone wants to know what the tiebreaker is.
I presume either RE3 Biorand or RE9 Biorand, I presume. But that's what I'm thinking anyway. But that's the first thing that comes to mind.
RE9 randomizer, totally right.
Yeah, let's go.
Totally
That's
announced here, right?
Yeah. Coming to a Biorand near you.
Yeah.
This time next year, hopefully. This time next year. But but guys, well done. We're gonna wrap this. We're gonna wrap this up. But thanks so much, guys. Thanks for doing much for the showcase, and no, you've done awesome, guys. So thank you so much.
I have one thing to finish the talk, if it's
Sure.
possible.
Yeah. By all means.
Just even if it's still a tie, I just want to do the classics. Thank you to everyone today. Speakers, the chat, the community. Orca also, all the people behind trying to prepare the remake race, also all the people behind also the classic. So even if I mentioned last time the remake team and Orca for the EG, there is also Cash Up, there is also Snips, and I forgot the last one from the OG. Snips and Sky or Ski. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, don't forget also those guys, because even if they are also in the shadows, they did also all the boys or the models or whatever. next. What was super fun to watch before with the race was that Death won. And what too much to say? I don't know what we will have to do for the tie. We have to decide together, Orca. Let's see after.
Something spicy anyway, that's for sure. Something spicy. But hopefully we might make a future incentive maybe. We might have the tiebreaker coming up maybe. Sooner than you think. Hopefully. But yeah, but we'll leave that to you guys and we'll discuss it.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you go, guys. So thanks so much, and I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. And GG's again, guys. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye bye.
There we go. So yeah, guys, we're going to start finishing up, and I'm gonna number one, thanks to Trey and Couscous for the commentation, guys. It was awesome. So thank you so much for that.
My pleasure. Always
Yeah,
glad to be
absolutely.
around for this.
Was a pleasure indeed.
Yeah,
pleasure indeed.
Yeah, we're trying
Thank
to
you
do
for the time.
Yeah, we're trying to do it more often if we can. And I'll do more RE2 remake randos or even RE4 remake. You never know, Trey. You could get the call.
Yep.
Yeah, RE4 remakes. We're kind of like race-wise, we're kind of testing things, but I think currently 4 remake seems to be leaning towards like it being all races. Seems to be really fun for that game. Where you have like just random objectives and get up. Do more objectives than the other player in a bigger board, and yeah.
Yeah, it could be something down the line for RE2 remake. You never know. So it's
for sure.
Definitely exciting time. So, but no, but thanks so much, guys. Very much appreciated, and I will just give everyone the chat on what's going to be coming up next, guys. So next is going to be